Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. In the United States, U.S. citizens, many of them Latino, are being detained by immigration agents, often in what can only be described as instances of racial profiling. It's a shocking reality, especially when you consider that these citizens should not be arrested unless they are breaking the law. Yet, reports are flooding in from communities across the country, illuminating a troubling pattern of abuse and overreach by ICE. What if I told you that individuals like Leonardo Garcia Venegas, a Florida-born U.S. citizen, were detained simply because agents claimed his ID was fake? Imagine being forced to your knees and handcuffed at your workplace, all because of your appearance. This is not just an isolated incident, it's part of a broader trend where Latino citizens are stopped and asked to prove their citizenship, often without any legal basis. The implications are staggering. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, insists these claims are false, labeling them as a shameful narrative against ICE. But let's unpack that. An Axios review has uncovered numerous instances where citizens were wrongfully detained, like Jose Hermosillo, who spent 10 days in detention because agents didn't believe he was a U.S. citizen. Ever notice how the government often sidesteps accountability while insisting that their operations are highly targeted? This is honestly crazy, but not surprising. The ongoing raids in predominantly Latino communities, from Los Angeles to Chicago, are reminiscent of past injustices in American history, where entire populations have been unfairly targeted based on their ethnicity. It's a stark reminder of how quickly the pendulum can swing from justice to discrimination, especially in an era where fear is weaponized against marginalized communities. Mario Trujillo, a city council member from Downey, California, often referred to as the Mexican Beverly Hills, points out that many residents now carry their passports just to feel safe. This is a direct consequence of living in a climate where your identity can make you a target. And let's not forget the voices of U.S. senators like Alex Padilla, who rightly call out these detentions as violations of our Fourth Amendment rights. So, what can we do? We need to stand together and demand accountability from our government. The patterns of racial discrimination and unjust detentions are not just legal issues, they are moral ones. We must challenge the narrative that dehumanizes people based on their appearance and push for a system that recognizes and protects the rights of all citizens, regardless of their background. As we navigate these troubling waters, let's remember that big problems are puzzles worth solving together. It's time to put an end to these unjust practices and ensure that every American, regardless of race, can live without fear of being wrongfully detained. Together, we can advocate for a more just and equitable society. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.